You are now listening to Nerd Thug Radio.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm the Captain Joey Savage.
Cory DLG.
And I am Cole Baldridge.
He is the intern Cole Baldridge. Back again. You're listening to us on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1.
Sister stations.
Worldwide at
IRLoneStar.com.
And don't forget, you can catch us at nerdthugradio.com or facebook.com/
Nerd Thug Radio.
That's it. Nerd
I studied all week for that.
Radio. You did. So
I'm so proud.
So let's catch up on the week. How'd your gas problem turn out?
Yeah. So
everything okay?
Everything turned out all right.
Did it come out okay?
Nothing exploded. No, and that's the good thing. Like nothing exploded.
Good. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, we definitely the day job during the week now. We definitely nicked a gas line during our day job. My apologies to the neighborhood.
Well,
it wasn't me directly, so like I had nothing to do with it.
I didn't think you'd be out there nicking gas lines.
But I was definitely one of the guys who was stuck there because of it.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, because basically they're just like, well, everyone, like, so the guy.
No one leave.
Right. The guy running the whole neighborhood was like, well, you guys all have to stay until they get this fixed. And I was kind of like, but I don't really, like, today's my first day.
Yeah, I get a phone call at like 6 o'clock, 5:30.
I feel like 5:30, yeah.
I'm like way out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, well, what happened? We nicked a gas line.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing around gas? Like, you realize your like court order says, stay away from gas lines.
Right. I know. Yes.
It went really well with my gasoline story last week too. Isn't that crazy? No one on the age of 16 can pump gas.
I didn't realize. I mean, it makes sense.
I've been pumping gas since I was like 7.
No, and I have too because our single mothers were like,
Right.
I'm not getting out and pumping gas.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I definitely pumped gas as a child for years.
Over and over again. Over and over again. That was the end of Nelly's career, by the way.
Yes. Oh my Lord.
That song.
Oh man. So actually, in regards to that gas story,
Yeah.
I got sent on a family trip one time. That we were gonna fire up the grill for a little, weekend grilling, and we're out of lighter fluid.
Okay.
So stepdad, he trusts me completely. He says, "Hey, run to the corner store, grab some lighter fluid." So I walk into the corner store. Well, I mean, I rode my bike up there, but I walk in and I was like, "Hey, can I get some lighter fluid?" Like, just thinking it was in the back room because I didn't see any in the aisles. And they were like, "Even if we had some, we couldn't sell it to you," because I was like 14 at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, my dad sent me to come get some."
Right.
And literally, there was a guy in line to buy food or gasoline or something, and he said, "Well, stay away from my block." Like I'm walking around setting things on fire.
You probably.
I mean,
you
listen,
probably look like you would set stuff.
I know,
on fire.
and I'm not even saying I didn't, just not that day.
Just not that day.
And I was just like, well, my dad sent me up here.
Man, I've been playing with fire since I was like 5.
Right.
We used to burn our own trash back in the day.
And you know what's funny is like once you become 18, you forget these things.
Right.
You know, you buy permanent markers or something, and like you see the little age thing come up on the grid, and you're like, what was that for?
No one's huffing the magic marker.
Right, and then like the super glue and
Although Ali Savage did almost blow me up one time with lighter fluid.
that I believe 100%.
So we were
I don't even believe it was an accident.
We were at my mom's for Mother's Day one year.
Okay.
And we were grilling out. And so I am a master griller. It's like the only thing I can do when it comes to cooking food these days.
Okay.
I can grill like a beast. And so, but I don't like charcoal. I'm a propane guy. I'm propane accessories.
So not real grilling then. Okay.
Similar, but not congruent. And so I got charcoal in there, and I've already, with charcoal, you have to like wet the coals, and
Yes.
let it sit for a few, and then you come back and light it.
Right.
I'd already done that. And as I'm coming out, I see her out there, and she's just like,
Just soaking
just going to town, man. And it's like hitting and splattering over everything.
and
I'm
like
just
fumes too. That's the other part.
I'm like,
fumes.
what is going on? And so I walk up and I go to light it, but I kind of step back a bit, and as the flame gets, it just goes, boom! And I jump back. My life flashes before my eyes. I'm laying on the ground. I'm just sitting there like, am I still here? Am I still here? Like literally, like all my arm hairs are cinched. Like part of my eyebrow is gone. If you wanted to kill me, like just do it in my sleep,
Right,
please. Like
right.
make it painless for me.
So my stepdad blew himself up recently.
Oh, that sounds nuts.
Yeah, so they burned their trash out there. Now they got that land.
And your mom forgot the aerosol cans?
Yes.
Yeah, we used to do that too.
Yeah, and so
Nailed it.
I think he forgot because my mom doesn't really do trash.
She doesn't do anything.
Right. So trash is
trash related.
right. So it's probably 100% his fault. That's why he didn't complain
She
about
tried
it.
to call me out the other day. We'll get to that story in a
Oh
second.
yeah, I want to hear this.
Go ahead.
But so anyway, he definitely threw an aerosol can in there, not realizing it, and that thing went off as he was walking by it. Like, and it was enough that it knocked him down and singed his eyebrows. The next day, he came into work at the office and tried to act like there wasn't anything wrong, and he looked two-faced. Like, he looked like one side was red. Like, he looked like severely sunburned.
Yeah.
And his eyebrow was missing a little bit. And the other side looked normal. So I'm looking at him for all of about 3 seconds before I go, are you really not going to say what happened? And he goes, what? And
what do you mean?
Right. And I was like, seriously? I
had too much wine last night. What can I say?
And I was like, I could see it. He was like, oh, yeah, I almost blew up.
So we used to burn our trash back in the day.
Right.
Me and my gramps. So I'm like 3rd, 4th grade, and we're burning trash. And the girls were supposed to take all the aerosol cans, and we would take them, donate them or whatever.
Right, yeah, you get rid of them somehow.
Yeah, and they had forgotten. And so, like, me, like, you know, you got to move the fire around a little bit. So me, like, I'm like,
you're in there.
I'm like 9, 10 with a rake. I'm on top of the backside of the fire, pushing stuff around, feeling like a man because I'm burning stuff. And I'm staying on top, and literally one right below me just boom, and like shot me up a little bit, and I fell back and rolled around. And God, I was like, what was that? Did it deter me from doing it again?
No, not at all.
I was right back on the pit.
That's right. Fearless.
Right back in the saddle.
Fearless.
No, so your mom, right?
Yeah.
So I am the T-ball coach extraordinaire.
This is true. This is a risky position for you, I feel like.
It is, but it isn't.
Okay, all right.
Because we're undefeated right now.
Congratulations, 1-0.
No, we're 3-0.
Oh, you guys played a lot of games.
Yeah, we played 3 already. We played last Saturday. In 1 week, we played 3 games in 1 week.
Oh.
And then we had a whole week off.
What?
Weird how they do things.
I don't
know. No, but yeah, it is kind of risky
schedule.
because now we're keeping score and there's outs.
Right.
And so you don't know if the parents are going to react to you.
Right. Also, like, if their kid doesn't develop, like, if he doesn't figure out how to play baseball, it's your fault.
Well, not at this age. This age, I'm okay.
Still your fault.
If we get to, like, 7, that's why we're changing directions come next year. We've got a whole new idea.
Oh, yeah?
But no, right, like, you don't know if you're being too hard on them.
Right.
But some of these kids, I've got 7 kids on my team this year that I had the last year when we were just playing around for fun.
Right.
So their parents know how we are, and they're like, whatever you want to do and say, you do it. So I'm, like, out there, like, Coach Bob Knight in baseball. I'm like, what are you doing? What position are you playing? And I was telling you about your nephew.
Yeah.
Because your nephew's, is on my team. Your brother-in-law is my assistant coach. I'm like holding him by his helmet, just talking to him, and his eyes start wavering. I'm like, no. Right here in my eyes.
Stay with me.
So your mom and Frank are at a game. And I think it was the first game. They're there. And have this kid on pitcher's mound. And I'm telling him what to do. Hey, if this happens or this happens or this happens. And these kids are 5. Some of them are 6.
Yeah.
So it can be a lot to.
It's a lot of process. It's a lot of information.
And your mom goes. Your mom yells like, "Those are too many directions to give that kid." And your sister's like, "Don't coach him." and your mom goes, "I changed his diapers. I can say that." And sure. Right?
I mean, accurate.
Like,
accurate. What do you say to that?
Sure enough, the ball hits to my kid, and he does one of the 3 things I told him exactly what to do, and gets out. I was like, "You see that?" Because I told her, I was like, "Just be patient, just listen, just watch what happens here." Sure enough, he listened to everything I said, made the play, we nailed it, and she's like, "Okay, well, all right, you're right, but I did change your diapers."
Wow, you're right out of my mom.
Right? I mean,
I'm
different than you. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
Check the date on that one. Did you write that down?
October the 3rd.
Oh man.
No, not the 3rd. 4th.
You better
7th. October 7th.
You better write that down and put
October
it in the
7th.
Yeah.
And Dee Dee said I was right.
That's right. Yeah, you better hold on to that one forever.
Oh, I will.
Yeah. Wow.
It's crazy.
How did that feel?
Well, I mean, I'm hardly the top in the world because I'm the greatest T-ball coach.
I feel like I'm doing an interview right now with somebody who was like Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
Like you just made the greatest play. Like.
I mean,
what are you doing now?
Good, my hands. I don't
know what to do with my hands. Right now. We have a real good team.
It's so funny, like Little League baseball. It's T-ball, and the fun thing about T-ball is the ball's put in play every time.
Right. Yes.
Every time the ball's hit, it's in play. Something can happen.
Well, kids can strike out still, right?
Not in T-ball.
Oh, okay.
Most of these kids, honestly, like now my teams, we're pretty darn good, so they don't miss the ball.
Okay.
But even the other teams, like maybe 2 swings, and the third one they've got it.
Okay.
But yeah, there's no strikeouts. The ball's always in play, so there's action all the time.
I feel like I struck out in T-ball.
You probably did.
I probably did.
And so, like, after the first game, Allie Savage, my wife, and my other coach's wife, they're in the dugout with us, and they were just like, "This is so intense." I was like, "I know, it is awesome, isn't it?" They're like, No. I almost got thrown out of game 2. You have to wear a badge.
Oh.
And I forgot mine.
Uh-oh.
And so I'm your brother-in-law, Gus, I said, "Hey, you've got to act as the manager of this game. So you need to go up there and do all the pregame stuff." I used to be an umpire, so I know all the rules, right? The umpire is technically only supposed to talk to the guy who comes up first. That's all he has to talk to. And I just pushed his limits because he was the worst umpire I've ever seen.
Uh-oh.
Like, no consistency. Like, me and him were going back at it. He's like, you know what? He told your brother-in-law, I told Gus, he said, if he comes up here one more time, I'm throwing him out because I don't have to talk to him. If he wants to talk to me, he needs to say something to you. So then I'd be on the fence, and I'd be yelling at Gus, Gus, tell him about that. So I'm like basically just yelling at him. And, literally, like after
the spoiled girlfriend. Well,
right?
Tell your friend that I said
right. But like, and he got mad, I think, because there was a call that he just totally blew, and so I went up to ask him about it. He wasn't giving me the rule. He was just like trying to tell me what he was looking for. I was like, no. Like, I don't care what you're looking for.
Right.
What's the rule? He's like, well, I was like, no. Again, I don't care what you saw or what you were looking for. I just want to know the rule. I want to know if you know what you're doing.
Right.
And he kept talking and
he didn't know the rule.
He wouldn't answer me. So
he didn't give you the rule.
Mid-sentence, I just turned, okay. I just walked off. And he's still talking. I was like, no, it's fine. I got it. You don't know the rule. That's cool. I went like Zach on him almost. Okay, you don't know. Fine, whatever.
See, if I had the power to throw Zach out of things, I probably would throw him out of many things at some point during the day. So I got to think, like, you got to toe that line.
Right, and afterwards they were like, man, he almost got thrown. I was like, I have never been more excited in my life than whenever I was about to get tossed. Because I would have been like the guy kicking dirt. I'd have picked up a base. I would have just made a scene. Like, I wouldn't have cared. Like, I'd have made the biggest T-ball coach thrown out scene ever.
Was it Roger Clemens who got tossed out of one of his kids' high school games?
I think so.
I just love that. I love the idea of like a
right.
30-year-old pizza delivery guy on his other job is like, right. Roger Clemens, you're out of here.
Because when I umpired, if I had a bad day at work,
he's like, oh yeah,
I took it out on those coaches.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
I was by the book umpire,
for sure.
And I got so excited when I threw somebody out because when you throw them out, they have to leave the park. They can't even stay. It's considered trespassing. And so I'm like, go, you're done. And then on the flip side,
they got to go sit in their car.
On the flip side, I'm like, how much can I push this guy until he throws me out?
Oh gosh.
But let's throw ourselves out of this segment here. When we come back, we're going to get into what we like to call now Around the World in Nerd Media. You're listening to Nerd Thug Radio.
Ooh, ooh.
So the rule in T-ball, there's a big dirt mound, right? That the pitcher's on. And the rule specifically states
it's got to be like a